Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome back to You Don't Win Anything with Kids. This is episode 30, I think. Yeah, episode 30. I did a few things off camera. Nothing really to write home about. I gave Thompson a new contract, and Thompson actually, he proves what I was saying, I think in the last episode or the episode before. I'm going to set him as available for loan. There. He's a hot prospect for the future. Yeah, that's basically what he is. I'm going to click confirm, and then I'm going to go on him again, and I'm going to do the same thing again, and he's unavailable for loan. So there's something in the club. Maybe it's the head of youth recruitment, or head of youth development, or the director of football, or maybe it's just because he's underage. But there's something in this game that is stopping me from listing players for loan. So if I do it with Stevens, because he's over the age. Maybe it is just an age thing, because he's 22 years old. So if I go back to loan, okay, I think it's just an age thing then. In that case, players like, in fact, Thompson's 16, so he should be available. Should be able to put him on the loan list. I can add him to the development list. See if that does anything. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to do. I was going to try and find my way into the transfer centre development list. There it is. And there he is. Right. That was something else I couldn't do in the last episode. I couldn't find my way into the development list or the unwanted list. But I've done that now, so it's all good. Right, we've got Bath in the FA Trophy. That's what the main focus of this episode is today. I'm going to make a couple of changes to the lineup. I'm going to put Douglas Pringle in for Delamond, because he's looking a bit tired. We're also going to put Hogan in for Cartwright. And we're going to start Robinson instead of Stevens. Bit of squad rotation, bit of resting for certain players. We're also going to bring Klopmas onto the bench in the place of McConnor. And actually, I think we're going to start Klopmas instead of Jones. Anyone else need changing around? Where's Delamond? Not Delamond, I just took him out. Bobo. We'll put him back in the starting lineup in the place of Johnston. Okay, I think that's good. Let's do this. Right, updates with Football Manager. There hasn't been any since the last one, big one, which was the allowing you to negotiate contracts with lower league players. Since then I've just been messing around. I've been twiddling with a couple of settings and features and trying to get a few more things to go my way, as it were, so that I know what I'm doing rather than sitting here going, why doesn't this work? I think the last one really that I was trying to find the answer to was why I couldn't loan list youngsters or any of my players, and as I just said, it's because they're youngsters. Maybe because they're under the age of 17 or 18, you can't put them on the loan list, which is slightly disappointing, I suppose, because that means I've got to keep the same squad for the whole season now. Basically, I can't loan any of them out and get them first team experience, so it becomes a case of if they're not in the squad now, then they won't get any first team experience until the end of the season at least, which is a bit of a pain, but I suppose it just encourages me to do a bit more squad rotation, which is what I've done today. As you know, I've got players like Hogan and Robinson coming into the starting 11, where normally Robinson would be on the bench and Hogan might not even be in the matchday squad, so excuse me. So yeah, that helps them get some more experience and become better players because of that experience. We're basically gone through virtually the entire first half without anything exciting happening. Hopefully that's about to change with this little bit of play here. So we've got Bobo into Beckhold. That's Wilson there. He's lost the ball and he hasn't won it back, so maybe not gonna develop into anything this time round. Hogan taking a bit of a risk there. Interesting ball there from Douglas Pringle. That's a good header from Beckhold. And okay, if that counts, Nope, it won't count. You can always tell if it's not going to count because down here it'll come up with the 1, but it won't come up with the goal scorer's name. And if it doesn't come up with the goal scorer's name, then it's an offside goal or foul on the keeper or something. Basically, it's a disallowed goal. So yeah, I knew that one was going to be disallowed because Wilson's name didn't appear. Frustrating, but 2 good balls from Douglas Pringle and Beckhold. So take encouragement from that. We can still make a couple more chances towards the end of this half. Maybe get the goal that way. You know, we've had 4 shots and 3 of which have been on target, so there are promising signs there. Right. Got good link-up play with that midfield there as well, with Douglas Pringle. He seems to be pulling the strings a little bit. Shot from Beckhold. He probably could have crossed it there. I think it was Bobo or Carino coming in at the far post. They could have had a better shot on goal than Beckhold, but then if Beckhold would have scored there, I probably wouldn't have mentioned anything about whether he was in a decent position or not. So football is a very fickle game. I don't think we're going to score in this half. I think we're going to have a very poor first half. You know, shots wise we've done okay. We've got a an 80% shot accuracy. It's just we haven't really, I guess we haven't worked the keeper too much with our shots on target. And we kind of really need more shots to have more shots on target to have more chance of scoring. Is Beckhold going to shoot here? He is, and it's another good save from the keeper. So now it's 6 and 5. Don't ask me to do the maths to tell you what percentage that is. Cross from Villa. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to fiddle with that setting as well. Put someone on the far post for corners. Because that was actually a pretty good ball in by Villa, but just poor that there was no one there. I'm just trying to decide who. Maybe a centre-back? Yeah, probably most likely a centre-back coming in at that far post. I think I have a setting for someone to be on the goalkeeper, so I might move them to the far post. I'll have a look after the match. Right. Half-time sub. Carino appears to have picked up a knock. So we're going to bring Drewson on. Oops, for him. Everyone else seems to be okay. Yeah, so let's get into the second half. Try and find ourselves a goal. Try and find ourselves a decent chance. Just, yeah, try anything. I must admit, these aren't very exciting games, ones like this. Even if you're watching them on TV, you know, it could be like Man United versus Chelsea, or something like a Merseyside derby, or a North London derby, or a North East derby. They're just boring. If nothing happens, they're so boring. Going to bring Stevens on for McGregor, because he's picked up an injury. But yeah, I mean, they're just not exciting matches at all. And really the only way to improve on that is to get more possession and more shots in. And we've actually got decent possession, we're just not making anything of it. No, we've given away 18 fouls and 4 offsides. That's pretty poor. That's a very scrappy team there. I'm wondering if it's lack of experience because we've got a bit of rotation going on, or if it's just one of those days maybe Bath has set up to frustrate us, try and pull a few fouls out of us. We've only got 2 players booked, one of which isn't even on the pitch now, so in that way they haven't riled us in that sense, but in terms of just compressing the match, I think they've done that pretty well actually. You know, we keep lumping long balls forward trying to find Wilson, but they've got 2 men on him, so they have one of them knock the ball down to the other one and they get it away. So I guess it's more credit to Bath than poor us, but at the same time we should really be doing better to counteract that and try and break through ourselves. If things still don't pick up, say in the 75th minute, so very, very shortly. Yeah, I'm going to do it now. I'm going to edit the team shape. So I'm going to stick Bobo up front alongside Wilson. Like so. And that hopefully will make a difference in terms of, you know, it'd be 2-on-2 rather than 2-on-1. In Bath's favour it was 2-on-1. I don't know whether it's actually made the change yet or not, but it just doubles up a little bit, makes it a bit more difficult for their defenders, because I think they've had it easy so far. And also, in terms of Bobo, he does make things happen, him and Delamon, so to move Bobo up one into that more advanced role, he could end up scoring the goal himself. In fact, he made a good run there, it's just unfortunate the ball didn't come through to him. Quintana needs to be careful, and he's given a goal away. Okay. So after all that, talking about attacking more, we've then gone and conceded from basically being caught unawares. I'm not really sure what Quintana was doing. I thought he was going to get this when he first came out, but then he came out too straight. He didn't really go towards the man, and yeah, he just left a huge open goal for their guy to finish in. Okay. Stress. I mean, we're still top of the league. So yeah, we're doing well in the league. Obviously, this isn't a league match. This is an FA Trophy match. So you want to do one in the cups as well as the league if you've got the squad for it. And you know, I believe we have the squad for it. So I'm just curious as to why we haven't made the most of it. I'm going to bring Johnston on. I know Drewson came on as a sub, but you can see he's taken a bit of a whack. So I'll bring Johnston on for the last couple of minutes. Just need an equaliser. If we can get an equaliser, take it to a replay, we'll probably beat them at home. We just need that goal. And at the moment, they really are containing us. Absolutely no chance of doing anything at the moment. In fact, is that 2-0? No, not quite. Just over the bar. But again, they had a really good chance to score there, and we've just given them nothing in reply. In the second half, it's been all about Bath. I think they've doubled or trebled their shots. They've only had one extra shot on target, but the fact they're having more shots and they're actually having more possession, they're limiting us. And yeah, it looks like we're going to lose this one, guys. Really does look like we're going to lose this one, unless Quintana can make something special happen. Because the 4 minutes have come and gone. We're 6.5 minutes now. That was a poor ball from Villa, and yeah, full time. And as it said at the bottom there, Bath have shut us down superbly, and in fairness, credit to them for it, because they seem to have spotted our weakness and they exploited it. So yeah, guys, we've lost. Not much more to say about that, really. We're out of the FA Trophy. I'm imagining the board won't be very happy with me for that, but hopefully me winning the league will counteract that. So yeah, there's nothing left to say. So time for the end of video spiel. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have subscribed to my channel, thank you for your continued support. And until next time, guys, I will see you soon.